And it's it. So, good morning. Hello, people from YouTube. Let's begin one more immersion and let's begin. TNT is a platform for conversation for all levels, beginning, intermediate, advanced in English, but it's not a class, it's immersion, it's a conversation. I'm not a teacher, I'm a host student, and I'm here to learn together with you guys. So, um, I don't know, I believe it's better not split the rooms. I don't know. What do you think, guys? It's just like five. If I split the room, I believe you like
I think
less people in
everybody
the audience.
can be
Yeah.
here, yeah, together. It's
So
better. Mhm.
yeah, I believe if there is more people, it's okay. But
Okay.
so I believe the last thing is remember that is a safe place. So please don't correct anyone. And let's begin it. Today we are going to talk about make decisions, and I believe it's a hard topic for me. It's a really hard topic. So let's begin it. Jan, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Morning, guys. My name is Jean. I'm from Ribeirão Preto. It's a regular size meeting in the state of Brazil. I am 34 years old. I am a product designer, and I live here in Ribeirão Preto with my wife and our little dog. And in my free time, I enjoy some movies in my house or at the cinema and drink some coffee.
Great. So what about you?
Well, morning. My name is Bianca. I am 27 years old. I'm living in Campinas. It's a city in the metropolitan region of São Paulo. I'm doing my PhD in here, and I live by myself. I like to go to the gym, to cook, to listen music, to clean my house, to take care of myself, of my life, and things like that.
It's amazing. Like my dream is knowing how to cook. Unfortunately, I don't know, but I will. So, Rosalia, it's your turn.
Okay, guys, I'm Rosalia. I'm 56 years old. I'm living in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I I don't will say that I love to cook, but I know that I love to make things for my family. I love to make some breads, cookings, and make cake. I love do it when I am a little nervous. Then I put them in the stove and see to go up. I love this. And yeah, I don't like so much to go to the gym, but I need to go. Then I go there 3 times a week because for my health. And I think it's that for the day. Thank you.
Yeah, I totally understand you. So, Judete, what about you?
My name is Judette. I am. I live in Belo Horizonte. I am beginners in English, and I am very difficult. Um, in the free time, I like cereals. I like uh, uh, I like listen music, listen songs, listen songs, and my profession is system analyst. But in the moment I don't work. I don't work in the moment. Uh, this
Perfect. So, guys, good morning. I'm Victoria. I am 25 years old. I live in Rio. I'm a nurse. And I don't know, like, I don't have a hobby or something like that. I don't know how to cook. I don't go to gym. And I don't know. I just spend a lot of time here on Talk and Talk or with my son because I have a son. So kids take a lot of time. So I believe is it. So guys, let's begin the conversation, like the questions. After answer the question, please choose the next one. So, Yoko, can you read and answer the first one?
Yes. Can you describe a decision that had a profound impact on the course of your life? Maybe the biggest decision that I had in my life, it was to move to Campinas when I was 17 years old. This was in 2014. I decided I applied to vestibular in here and I was accepted. When I was 17, and I decided to move to here. I was born in Itaquera, but I grew up in São Roque. It's a countryside of it's a small city actually in São Paulo. So I was a rural girl, maybe. Uh, and I decided to do that, to leave my parents, to leave my grandmother, my grandfather, my mom, and to start a life in here. And it was really nice. It was really difficult at the beginning, but I'm proud of it, actually. It was a good decision. It was a hard one, but it was a really good one as well. And you, Rosalia?
I think my biggest decision in all of my life, and I think I don't have make so much big decision, but the first one, more or less 3, 4 decision, but the first one, I think it was when I make decision to get married because I need to leave my parents' house too. I need to start my own life and build my family. It was 33 years ago. Then since today I'm married with the same husband, and I had built all my life, my family around this decision. I think it was my biggest decision to involve of all of my life. Yeah. And you, yeah.
Well, I think that maybe the day when I officially leave my father's house to live by myself. I had nothing, literally. I just one computer, an apartment. uh, this is a shitty life, but I grew up a lot in this this year. And maybe another one was when I accept an offer to made an interview in English for the company I'm working right now. I'm trying to improve my English every day, but sometimes it's a little difficult to express yourself, to explain something, to guide something, to teaching people, whatever. And I feel I'm not well prepared yet, but the recruiter or the hunting said to me, "Oh, come on, just try it." Okay, I'll try. And I try by my own. It's not the best way you can uh, talk with people or try to explain yourself. But all right, it's I pass, and I'm here now. I try to improve a little bit more because day by day I'm gaining some confidence and something. But yeah, I think there's a lot of big decisions in my life, but I think the last one was a game changer for me because I need to speak in another language. It's not my mother language. Yeah, this is the hard one. And I just accepted. Okay, I don't trust in my skills, but okay, I will try. This is the is not isn't the first time I do that. I did it another times, and I just passed in this time. Not another ones. It's horrible, and I was terrifying. Well, nah, uh, okay, Gildete, can you answer the question number one? Can you describe a decision that had a profound impact on the course of your life?
Um, wait, wait a minute. Can you describe the decision? When I changed of city for work, I'm working in other city, the other city. I'm living with my parents, and I live in the city one year. And this moment, I amadureci, cresci muito, digamos assim. And in this moment, I'm living como fala longe? In far away of my parents in 1 year, but I was very good for my growth, for my personal growth. And is this have a very very profound impact in my life.
Guys, you take so serious about like changing cities. I'm really afraid of it. I don't know how to deal with it. So, okay, decision that I take. I don't know. I believe the only this really hard decision that I take one time in my entire life is having a kid because I don't know how to like education is so hard. Like thinking about growing another mind, another people with desires, and you know, I don't know how to take care of myself, so I'm taking care of a life of the other person and trying to be a good person. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I just continuing it. So I don't know. For me, having a kid is the hard decision that I make in my life, and I don't know. It impacts a lot. Like a lot of things I just okay, I have to do it. I don't know if I want to, but I have to do it because I have a son and I don't have other choice. So I believe it was the decision that impacted my life and I had to take it. I don't know. Yeah, I believe it's the only one. The rest of my decisions was hard sometimes, but it's not so deep. It's something that okay, it's normal. I try to think like it's experience, like on video games. Like I really like video games, so I try to think about it like experience. If you have more experience, you are stronger. So it's perfect. So, Rosalia, can you read and answer the next one?
Oh, okay. I was thinking about what you are saying about the children. After you had children, you don't have how to do anymore. You need to stay there. You need to be effort for them. You need to stay there all the time. You don't have another choice. It's a big decision to take it. Okay. How do you weigh the pros and cons before make a decision? Depend of the decision because there is decision that you had making without thinking so much because you are there like you had children, then you need to make some decision. You don't have time to thinking about it, only need to stay there to take this decision, and it's okay. But in the day by day now, the first thing I think about my family, especially my children, because depend of decision you are making, you need to thinking about your life too, because in this time, I'm six, 5, 6, then there is some decision that I need to stay with them to make this decision. Then depend of decision. There is some decision. It's only my husband and I. That is another. I need to put my children around because they are adult today. Then they need to stay with us in this thing. Yeah, depending. And you, Bianca?
I agree with you that depends on the decision, and that there are some decisions that we just make because we have to. But when I have the opportunity, I really try to do the list of pros and cons and really analyze this decision if it will be a good decision to me, or if I have other possibilities, other opportunities, or if that decision is the only one, you know. But usually I have an analyst. I make this, I don't know how can I say this, but I have appointment with a psychologist. It's that. And she helped me a lot to make hard decisions. Actually, she asked me a lot of questions that helped me to see what I want with that decision that I'm going to make, actually. So I have support, I guess, to do the best decisions that I need, but I take a time doing the list of pros and cons to that. And you, Jean?
Well,
Sorry.
it's okay. Yeah, I think there's different kinds of decisions. Sometimes you simply don't have time. You just need to choose because of the situation is passing very fast. And sometimes you have the lucky, I would say, to have time to choose, to make a choice, to think, to elaborate something. But for me, it's not so much about the pros and cons. It's more about if I can handle a decision I make. For example, okay, I can use pros and cons to try to balance, to guide me in my thoughts. But the main point is, if I make this decision, I will can handle the effects of my decision. If okay, let me think. All right, yes, maybe I can handle. Okay, então, sorry, and then I will go with this decision. For me, it's more about if I can handle my decision, not about the so much. Of course, there's the pros and cons. It helped me to think, but it's more about the decision. If I can handle the option I choose or something. Well, let me see. Judette is the question number 2.
but I think and first I was in the moment, in the hard moment in my life, and I need I was needing change in anything in my life. I was needing change, and come to the end. And the opportunity and the opportunity arose, and I'm change the city, né? The city, change the city, and I'm live alone. And far away my friends, my parents, my family, and I'm was the moment in the moment I self-knowledge, autoconhecimento. And const, I'm feeling very alone. I'm feeling very alone, but I was feeling very alone. But in the and no money, and no family, no friends, and is this but was very good for me, and I'm back where my parents go sick. My parents go sick, two parents, my mother and my father. But I'm go back for my city interior. Vocês devem entender. Is this?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
it's a hard decision.
It's happened.
I agree about something that Rosalia said at the beginning, like about when you had a kid, sometimes you can't see the pros and cons. You just make the decision because you have to do it. So I totally agree with it. And I don't know, like maybe if it's a normal decision, it's not like about kids or something like that. It's in a normal situation. I just really see like the pros and the cons, and I thought, okay, if more cons than if more pros than cons, it's okay. I don't care. Like I try it because I know if I can do nothing, I will do nothing because it's easier. So if it's like one thing more like for do it, I just do it. It doesn't matter what is it. I just do it because I have to try it. And I don't know, sometimes it's not the easy way, but I continue trying it. So yeah. Can you read and answer the next one?
Sure. Can you describe a time when you had to make a difficult decision? How did you approach it? Well, let's go to the this is funny. Let's go to the kids field because my child come in this world probably in July this year, and this is my first one, and this is I consider a difficult decision. I am 34 years old. My wife is 36, 35, sorry. So she can hear that. But she will make 36 in October. But now she's 35. And no doubt that was a hard decision because, as you guys mentioned before, I don't know barely how to take care of myself. How can I handle with a kid in this form? But the approach was that first time we want to have a child because we don't have anyone yet. Sometimes we think about okay, there's so much trouble in the world, so much bad people, bad behaviors and something, but we try to think in the positive way. Okay, that's everything, but we will try to make our better to teach them how can I say, um, the best of us and hard and try to grow up a kid as the best way is possible, but no doubt that that's the maybe a hard decision to make. We think that we had some two kids, maybe. Let's start with the first one and see what's happened. But our plans is to have two childs. It's okay. Let's start with the first one. But yeah, I think that's the most hard decision, a difficult one in my life, and I think the approach is like pros and cons, as I mentioned before, and if we can handle the weight of a decision, for example, okay, I will not have so much time as I have right now, and I need to teach them some things. How to behave, how to grow, how to comport in front of other people's. Yeah, I think that. And the last one is we just decide to go for it because, at least for me, I will not feel that I am well prepared. And I just think about it. If okay, I will die in very old and I just feel not well prepared. So okay, just maybe we can make this decision now because yeah, I don't know you guys, but I feel not prepared, and maybe I will not ever feel well prepared. So just, okay, we made some pros and cons, and all right, let's just go for it.
Like, first of all, congratulations. And yeah, so I don't know, like if it's just make your mind well, will you never think that you're prepared? Like my son's 5 years old, and I think I'm still thinking that I'm not prepared. Like 5 years old, yeah. Every day I learn something new, and every day oh my God, I can't handle it. Like 5 years old, yeah. So just do it. It's amazing.
Thanks.
So
And
choose
all
the next
right,
one.
okay, can you read Rosalia? Can you answer? Sorry.
Okay, guys. You never will be prepared because my children, 31, my daughter, and my son, 27, and since today I'm not prepared to to enfront all the problem, but it's okay. Yesterday I had to pass all my day with my daughter because she was getting dengue, and she was so, oh my gosh, I'm so sad about it, but it's okay. You need to handle all the day. One of my biggest decision, the hard decision that I had made, it was when I need to move on Paraná to Santa Catarina because my children was 30 as 3 and 5 years old, and I need to move on because they I was in a little city that don't have so much opportunity with for them. Then for us too, because you are going to start our business, then there don't have so much opportunity, then you need to make this decision to move on. But for my children, it was so hard because they are so used to stay all the time with your grandparents. Then my son start to getting sick because of this, to miss of your parents, your grandparents. Then at the beginning, you was thinking about to back because of that, but he started to getting using to stay here and make a lot of friends because he was so little kid. Then it's so difficult to let them with other person to go to work, and in this time it was so difficult. Then at the beginning I find someone to take care with them, but she started to pick them to judiar deles. I don't know how can I say that. Then when I discovered this, it was so hard. I keep them and oh my gosh, I bring them with me in my work for a while because it was my supermarket, but I don't have time to stay with them all the time. Then I need to stay with them there because I was saying all the things that happened. Um, since I find someone to take care with them, then because of that, since today I'm so thankful for this person had take care for 11 years with them, work with me, that I since today all the time I go in your house. It's my my family. This women is my family because she worked with me for a long time and take care of my children. It was my biggest and hard decision to make because I need to let my children for other take care and see other make things that I never had make with them. Then that's hard. Yeah, difícil quando tu vê alguém judiando teus filhos, mas né? But it had passed. Okay, it was in the past. And you, Bianca?
First, congrats, Jen, about your pregnancy. You are pregnant, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
I think the second time it was when I had to move again, but this time it was in 2019. I think I was with 24 years old, maybe, and I had the opportunity to, let me see, to rent. Yeah, to rent this house that I am living nowadays. And it was a big change for me because when I entered in the uni, I was living in a house, in a free house that university give to poor people in there, a free house, and I was living with 4 people, me and more 4 people in there. And I lived in there for 6 years. So when I moved to here, I figure out that I'm going to live alone. So it was a huge change to me to have this opportunity to just take care of myself, of my life, and do these all things alone without other people in the house with me, and to start from the scratch again, I guess, because I had to make new friends in here in my neighborhood. All my routine changed because I had to take two buses to go at the uni. But I was in the master, so I hadn't a lot of disciplines to attend. I had just a few disciplines to attend, and I had to write my dissertation. So it was more easy about the weight of the work. But at the same time, I had a lot of weight to handle, but with myself, I guess, and to discover how to be alone, actually. But this was in 2019. Nowadays, I'm used to, I prefer to stay alone. So I am facing another problem now that I have to socialize more. But it was a really change, and it have been really nice to have an individual life, maybe. I don't have kids, but I plan to have someday. And you, Victoria?
I don't know, guys. I can remember I had to make some decisions, like difficult decisions before I had a son. I don't know, like everything was so easy before the kid for me. So I don't have to move to the city or the other city. I don't have to, so everything was so simple. Like, okay, if I want to do something, just go and do it. I don't know, like I believe the only thing that I do was like breaking up with my fiance, and because it was like a really hard relationship. Was like I don't know how to say it in English, like dependência emocional. So everything was so hard. Like my son already exists, and so for me it was, oh my god, it's the end of the world because I don't know, I'm going to marry him and now I'm not. So it was like, how can I deal with it? How can I live without him? So for both, and there's a lot of other things in the situation because there's a lot of things about um mental disorders, and it was like a really, really, really difficult situation. Like, but it's everything okay. And like I just okay, I have to do it. I just go to a psychologist, psychiatry, and okay, I have to do it. Everybody's saying that it's more safe for me. It's the right thing to do. It's more responsible, so I had to do it. And when I did it, it was so hard. I just like, okay, I have to do it, so I will do it. And just, oh, okay, I do it. But after that, it's okay. Like, I'm living and I'm alive. It's not the end of the world. And I was okay, maybe I will marry in the future. I can do it. So it was everything okay. I'm here today. And at the time it was really hard, but nowadays it's okay. So is it? Um, I will read the next one. So, uh, what strategies do you use to ensure that your decisions align with your long-term goals? Oh my God. Mm, I don't know. I don't have a long-term goals, like just one that is being alive with my son. Don't let something bad happen to my son, but it's not a long term, it's a life term. So, and I don't know, getting a job and something like that. So it's not something oh my God, I have to, not, a big deal. Like, it's a hard decision. It's a normal decision. It's a life. So I don't know. I don't have anything like, uh, like long-term goals or strategies to do it. It's just living, I believe. So what about you, Jean?
So I already did in the past something, but nowadays I don't, because it's not easy to think in a reasonable, regular size plan. Not, I'm not talking about long terms, because even the medium term, it's hard to think and implement them. But I already did something in the past. But for the future and the long term, I think I didn't. Uh, so I don't know, because you can make some long term plans, but life is changing every day, and sometimes change for a huge different direction that is not even close that where you think you are. And your long-term plan needs to be hardly adapted, and it's not just yet your long-term plan, because the adaptation it's really different that what you was thinking about. And I don't know, maybe nowadays I'm just trying to first of all keep myself alive. It's a really important thing, because uh, truth be told, we need to life is hard to nowadays. Yeah, I think it's because the so much information that we have in our hands. For example, you need to be able to talk two, three, four, five languages. You need to be an entrepreneur. You need to have a master degree, a PhD, everything. You need to have a family, three kids, and to live to travel abroad. You need to be fitness. You need to eat well. I don't know, guys, but I don't have time to do all these things. I just need to choose one and go with this. And yeah, I think I don't have nowadays. I don't have long term plans. I'm just focusing in trying. I'm lost every day, but I'm trying to eat a little bit healthy, be consistent in improve my English, and I don't know, trying to be a better professional at the work and help the most people I can help. Yeah, this is like a week long term goal, I guess. So can Ianca, can you answer the question number 3?
I have a
Sorry,
big,
it's for
okay. I have a big goal that is to have a family, with someone by my side or not. I'm planning to adopt 2 kids or 1 kid maybe. And the strategies that I am using to achieve this goal is to be well succeed at my job, because I think that I need a good wage to pay for the things, for the kids, to myself, and take care of my life, my healthy. I'm trying to do this, to plan the things to achieve this big goal, a personal goal, actually. So, me desejem sorte. And you, Rosália?
Actually, having no time anymore. I think that another immerse to start. Yeah. Then I will I will left my answer for another immersion. Okay. You need to finish, Victoria. It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, people from YouTube, thank you for being here with us. And continuing that, because there is another immersion after